What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tundex back for another video. Let's talk Nintendo. So yesterday a lot of news came out from Nintendo on Twitter and things of that nature that the one game that everybody's been waiting for since 2015, Zelda U, is being delayed again, even though they've been saying that, oh, we're working on it and we're working really hard to have it out in 2016. Nah, it's not coming out in 2017. But there's a reason for it. I think the game is perfectly capable of coming out this year, but they know that the Wii U is pretty much a sinking ship. So what they're doing is they are moving, well, they're not moving it too, but they're giving it the Twilight Princess treatment, kind of like I said about a year ago or during E3, and it's what I've been calling for a very long time. But they are moving it and making sure that it has a simultaneous release on the NX and the Wii U, and this is going to be in March 2017 when it's going to come out. So that's what they're planning on doing, and I guess they're like, hey, which in a business perspective for them, for the NX, it's a very good choice. But it's bastardizing your Wii U fan base. There are people who straight up bought the freaking Wii U for Zelda U, and now it's like, well, why did I even buy it? Why did I buy this thing? And there's like close to nothing on here that I care about. I, for one, am very disappointed in the Wii U and what it was. I got it launch day, and I'm not going to deny the fact that there are some fun games on there. There's some very fun experiences, but my gosh, the system itself is just so bare bones and is missing so much of what it needs to be a competent competitor in the market today. And I'm not going to say for one second that, like I said, there's not fun stuff. I like Smash Bros. I just don't have enough people to play it with here in person. I like, what's that? Splatoon, which is their only new IP this freaking generation, which is pretty sad. What's another one? Bayonetta 2 was great, but that's not just Nintendo. Well, it's only on Nintendo now because they bought it and it's never going to be on anything else. But Bayonetta 2 is great. Mario Kart, of course. You know, it has its good games, and nobody can take that from it. But it's just so much that it could have done, and there's been so many droughts in between. It's like every time you just sit there, you want a new game, you want something else to play, and it takes like forever for anything else to even show up. You'll go months and months and months on end waiting for a new experience, and it never comes. Oh my gosh, man, what are y'all doing? People cannot drive. People are driving slow. Will you get off me? But yeah, it's crazy how people are doing and how Nintendo has done, and I feel like they could have done so much better, and they don't seem to understand the market. This is something else I said a long time ago. Nintendo, they are the granddaddies of gaming. They are stuck in their old ways. They don't really understand the market, and they just do any old thing that they used to do, feeling like they're the best that there is still. No, they're not. Nintendo, they're old. They're very old school, and they don't know what they're doing anymore. They need to hire some new people. They do. And as much as I hate that, you know, the timing of Iwata's death and everything, that sucked. But it's like a lot of people say that, oh, it's a time for Nintendo to come up now because Iwata's gone. No. It's the higher ups and all of Nintendo, how it's run is just from the top down. It's not really run well. And they just don't really understand the market. They don't understand the American market at all. And they really need to jump in there, get someone in who understands the market, who knows how to make people excited. And the other thing that annoys me about all of this is the NX is coming out next year in March, so early next year, right? They're not going to be focusing on the NX at freaking E3. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. You have your new console that you're about to come out with that's supposed to, the Wii U was supposed to bring it back to the hardcore gamer. Yeah, right. And now they're trying to do something else that's supposed to bring back the people, but you're not. Why are you not going to have it there? E3 is going to focus on Zelda U. How you going to focus all of your freaking E3 on one video game? E3 is your time. That is the Super Bowl of gamers, when you really need to pull out all the stops and you need to wow everybody. And if you're just gonna have Zelda U and that's it, you're not. Yeah, Zelda's great, but you gotta talk about more stuff. If you set yourself up for success and you talk about your console, you show us why your console matters. It's like, oh, it's gonna be great because we got Zelda on it. No, that's not what you need to do. You need to show us the graphical capabilities. You need to show us the features of the console. You need to show us everything that we can expect from that console. And then you'd be like, oh, and these are the games that we have that are coming out for it. And you get everybody excited about that. You cannot sell a system that you can't. I'm sorry. And honestly, for me, since I already have a Wii U, and I know that Zelda's going to be on the Wii U, I have no reason to get an NX. And right now, I don't care for one. And how Nintendo's been doing, they've been on a steady decline from freaking N64 until now. It's been a steady decline. So it's like, what are we going to do? Why would I buy an NX when they have pretty much lied to us for 2 generations now? Because, after the Wii, they said that the Wii U was going to bring back the core gamer. You're going to have the best of Nintendo as well as the best of other companies, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Nintendo likes to ruin their partnerships with people and tarnish and just break bridges and everything. And it makes it to where other developers don't want to work for them because they give them crap all the time. Oh my God, I wish people would drive. I need to get to work. I'm going to be late. And y'all don't know how to drive. You're driving so slow. But yeah, it's crazy that they do that, man. I don't get them. And it's just frustrating being somebody like me. And I will never make Nintendo my primary console. Ever. I did that for the Wii, and I had that like, oh yeah, the Wii's gonna be great, and I'm gonna get all the games. No, I didn't get anything. I didn't get crap because they were all about this motion control stuff and the underpowered console. You think they learned their lesson, and when they bring out the Wii U, and no, they didn't learn a lesson, and now it seems like they're doing the same thing. They're jumping ship on the Wii U very early so that they can catch up to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And it's like, guys, it's too little too late. It's too little too late. It's really bad when the main market that you're trying to target doesn't care. Like, I'm a teacher and my students know I'm a gamer, and if I talk to them about video games, they never even mention a Wii U. They never do. All they talk about is the Xbox and the PlayStation. And I teach young kids. I teach middle school, and before that I taught elementary. Even my elementary kids did not care about Nintendo and Wii U. They said that was for babies. This is elementary kids. You can't even get elementary kids excited about your console. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And I don't know what's going on. I've been holding this stuff in about Nintendo for a very long time. I don't want to rant. I don't like to rant too much, but good God, man. Nintendo used to be so good, and they have quality games, but now they're pulling this amiibo thing where, you know, like the Animal Crossing amiibo festival, crap like that. How could you have a $60 game where the only thing you do is tap an amiibo to the gamepad? That's literally all you do in that game. Instead of spending time to bring an actual Animal Crossing game to the Wii U, they bring that amiibo festival crap. It's stupid. It makes no sense. None at all. But that's Nintendo, and that's the business choices they make. I don't get it. So I went on this long rant on my drive to work when I only should have been talking about Zelda U being delayed and the NX. I'm sorry, but as a Nintendo fan, I feel very betrayed. Very betrayed through this whole thing and just this whole generation. I like the games that I have, but if Nintendo wants me to buy an NX, you got a lot to make up to me, and you got to prove so much. I don't know, man. I don't know. Share your thoughts down below. I would love to hear about it. Talk to you guys later, and peace.